Hi everyone, welcome to this week's reading. This reading is for the week of March 23rd, the 24th, until April 1st. So this is for the last week of March 2025. And this is going to be a pick a pile reading this week. All you have to do is choose the pile that you're drawn to right now. We've got a few different decks I've used, and we have some letters to turn over to see what they spell or what initials might come up for you that's relevant for you this week. Which pile are you drawn to right now? Is it pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Once you've made your choice, you can click on the timestamp below to fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week. Alrighty, group 1, so let's see what is in your pile for this week's reading. We'll turn over the letters last. We'll do the cards first. So your first oracle card is Plum. Plum Goddess with a message of choices, decisions, and options. We have number 2, Journey. We also have number 7, Personal Growth. I love how you have another plumish purple card. And we have Hobbies, more purple. So your color for this week is definitely plum, purple, any shade of purple. Let's turn over the letters and then we'll get into the tarot. So we have N, S, E, O, T, another O, O, T, R, H, and G. All right, so what I just got is something is gone too. Like that is gone too. That is done also, right? And it's time to hone your skills, hone a new skill, or set a new path for yourself. Because you're gone, okay? You're gone. It's time for this journey. It's time for personal growth. The past is gone. There might even be somebody special entering into your life as a host or hostess. Let's see, what else can I get here? I mean, that's mainly what I'm getting. But you can take the letters and mess around with them yourself, jot down some words or initials that would make sense for you. But looking at the letters, the words I've chosen that kind of stand out to me for your reading, it looks like you're making a tough choice, or you recently made a tough choice to leave something behind. You're going on a journey of personal growth. You're going back to hobbies you once did. Maybe you're heading towards retirement. Maybe you're heading towards some kind of a work change, career change. Maybe you're starting your own business that involves a hobby of yours that you've been working on for a long time. I would say also with all these purples, shades of purple, it's about intuition. It's about the mind. It's about thinking things through. It's also about personal growth and a journey to trusting your decisions, trusting the choices that you make moving forward. All right, so don't be afraid to make these choices. You've got options. It's time to make a decision. You're going to make the right decision. Don't be afraid. The past is gone, and it's time to move forward. You might even be going back to your roots. Maybe there's some kind of a hobby that you link to your ancestry, your roots. Maybe, for example, maybe you want to try crocheting and it's something your grandmother did very well, or you want to try painting, artwork, artistry, and it's something a family member did long ago. Something connecting hobbies, the future of what you're doing, and the past and the roots. Yes, the past is gone, but you're taking the good parts from the past and you're kind of moving them into the future with you as an asset. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's draw some tarot cards. And so far we have number 2 and number 7 coming up for you. I'd say number 2 is probably going to be very relevant, because also in that Plum Goddess card, I designed it so that there's 2 paths here. There's a fork in the road. So I think 2 is significant for you. It's very interesting too. Now look at this. I just noticed. Here we have, you're looking through the window and you can see these 2 paths and you're choosing which way to go. Same goes for this card. Look at this illustration. There's all these signs with the arrows pointing different directions. You're choosing where to go. So that is a big message for you this week, Group 1. All right. I just noticed that as well. This journey, this exciting new journey, this new path might take you back to your roots. All right, this flipped over. We're going to put it right here. Sorry if there's any glare. Sorry about that. All right. So, well, let's turn it over. We've got that 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Magician, Chariot, and the 9. Wow. So, this being the first card, I feel like this is what you are coming out of. A lot of heartache, a lot of loss, a lot of pain. So what you have to do is choose your path. Trust your intuition. You might be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but essentially the Queen of Cups is telling you to tap into that emotional energy, that intuitive energy, the psychic energy that we all have. Tap into that. It's leading you to great success, wishes, dreams coming true in regards to career, business, a goal with a craft or an art form. You're on that path. The Chariot promises victory, and the 9 is a wish card. So let's draw a few more. I'll just put them right on top of these. We've got a King of Wands, so there's somebody involved here. Maybe you're coming out of a broken relationship, a divorce, a breakup, the death of a spouse or a loved one or a partner. And you're just now feeling the strength to kind of move on from that. Look at this. We have the Sun. We have the 7, which in this instance I feel is good. And we have strength or courage. You're taking all that you've learned from the past and you're going to use that wisdom, that skill, the knowledge that you've gained throughout this lifetime up until this point. You're going to use it moving forward. And know that you do have the strength, you do have the courage to move on and to be happy and to be successful. Okay? And this is a journey that you're meant to go on for now, alone. So don't be afraid of that. There's going to be love in your future. Don't worry about that. But for right now, I feel like for you, Group 1, the journey is yours and yours alone. The choices are yours. Don't be afraid to make the right choices. They are leading you to success. And again, that success might be linked to a hobby, a creative endeavor, something you used to do on the side that might bring you some success in the future, even if it's just success in the sense of you being happy. Okay, that's kind of where you're at right now, Group 1. And again, I feel that number 2 is probably the most relevant number for you, although we do have 7s here. So yes, 2 and then 7 as well, which is, it can be a very spiritual number. I would say look out for those repeating 2s and repeating 7s. And they're going to be messages of encouragement, like you've got this, you're making the right choice, don't doubt yourself. Hold on a second, Group 1. Just as I was putting your cards away, I noticed a very relevant word here that I'll show you right now. and it is strong. Okay? You are strong. You got the Strength card. You are strong. There is strength in your choices, in your convictions moving forward. All right. Bye. All right, group 2. Let's see first what your cards, your oracle cards are for this week's reading. So first we have Pink Goddess with a message of clairvoyance, foresight, and prophecy. The stone for this is the pink opal. We also have for you number 16, patience. Looks like a beautiful image of an angelic being here with holding a clock. We have number 8, manifestation. And be true to you. Look at all these pink shades. How pretty are they? Pink is definitely your card for this week. So let's flip over the letters. We've got an I and an A. A-M, E-I, R-E, C, V, and R. So let's see, what can I... Well, the first thing I saw was I am. And you know what we almost have here? I am a caregiver. We're just missing a G. I am a caregiver. Let's see what else we can get here. Well, we have river. I came to the river. River, water, symbols of flow, growth, symbols of change, symbols of intuition, symbols of pathways and emotions. So I think this is mainly what I'm getting, is I came to the river, going to the river, meaning facing your emotions, meaning be deep within yourself and acknowledge those emotions and let them out, let those emotions out. Also water, a symbol of intuition. I feel that with these cards you have great intuition, especially when it comes to people around you that you love and care about deeply because of this pink color, and there's green. Those are the colors of that heart chakra. So it's kind of telling us that your visions, your dreams, your prophecies, as they might be called, are most relevant to you and to loved ones. Okay, so kind of pay attention to that. Got that, patience, manifestation, being true to yourself, loving yourself, forgiving yourself, being patient with yourself, manifesting what you want. We have number 8 and number 16. Well, 16 is 8 times 2. So I feel that you've got great manifesting powers this week, group 2. If it's something you are passionate about, it's something you love, it's something you greatly desire to get, to be, to reach, it's going to be all the more easily accessible for you this week because of your great powers of manifestation. Okay, because it's coming from a place, it's coming from the heart. It's not like your goal would be, I want to make $1 million. If your goal is more emotion or heart or intuitive based, it is yours. It is yours for the taking. You're going to reach the goal because you're being true to yourself. You're following your heart. You're following your emotions. You know, you are, whoops, I don't want to drop the whole deck. You are manifesting that which your soul needs to be happy and blissful. And the first word we saw was caregiver. Well, I feel like some of you, maybe you've always been a caregiver and that's just in your nature to be a caregiver, to care for and take care of other people. And we've got a message here about you, yourself. Be true to you. Maybe it's time finally for you to focus a little bit on yourself and your own, maybe psychic abilities, your spirituality, or anything to do with that. Let's see what we get with the tarot. All right, we have Justice, Knight of Wands, the Fool. We have the Four of Coins, and we have the Chariot. Also came up for group 2, that Chariot card. All right, so let's see. Looking at these. Yes, your passion, your desire, your emotions are going to lead you to taking some chances that you might not have taken a few years back. There is success in these choices. Don't worry about money. And there are new agreements, new contracts to be made with this choice, with this path. We also have King of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. There's quite a bit of water and quite a bit of fire energy here. Again, echoing the heart and passion, whatever kind of passion you have. What are you passionate for? A passionate goal that you want reached. You want to reach yourself. You're on your way there. Especially if that goal has to do with joy, togetherness, abundance, and healthy family relationships. What else can I tell you? Let me look at these. There is the King of Wands that is involved. The King of Wands might be you. Doesn't matter if it's male or female, really. It's a fire sign. This person is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun or moon sign, sometimes rising. So take a look at your chart. If it's not you, then it's someone entering your life. Maybe this is all about love. There's the pinks and the greens of the heart chakra. Maybe you're trying to manifest love or manifest moving a relationship to the next level. I would say it's absolutely going that way. If you haven't met the right person, here that person is what it looks like to me. And there might be a merging of families, or perhaps you later decide to have a family together. There is a shift, but for you, it's more of an inner shift. And your guides want to remind you to be patient with this shift. So maybe you're shifting from fear of entering a loving relationship, a partnership, and you're kind of finally opening up for that. You're also opening up to be more tolerant and forgiving of family members and close loved ones. That's what I'm hearing now. You're understanding more where people are coming from or why they acted or said what they did in the past. There's a sense of understanding where or why they did that. Like finally it's a sigh of relief because you get it, you understand, and then you're able to forgive and kind of move forward is kind of what I'm getting. So your reading, group 2, is very, very spiritual. I would say, I don't know, I'm also getting number 11. So pay attention to those repeating ones. I think if you see those, it's a clue for you to be patient. Like, take a breath. Take a deep breath. Take a moment before you make that next move. If you see 1111, pause, okay? And utilize pink and green, pink opal, any pink stones, pink clothing, pink jewelry, or green foods, the color green in any way. And that will help you to kind of open up to your own knowingness and clairvoyance as well this week. Thanks. Hello, Group 3. So let's see what we have for you this week. Your first oracle card is Dandelion Goddess with a message of manifestation, optimism, and wishes. Her message to you is to say to yourself, yes, I can. Yes, it is possible. Yes, I can. She's making a wish. What you wish for can be granted this week. We also have number 1, the sun, joy, abundance, and also echoing that dandelion yellow color. We also have number 1, new beginnings. You have 2 number 1s. Definitely some kind of a new beginning happening this week for you, Group 3. And lastly here we have new career. So maybe that is your new beginning. You're starting a new career. You've been thinking about it. Let's turn over the letters and see what we get. T-M, E-A, N-S, B-E, N-I, and U. So let me see what I feel is relevant for you. The first thing that kind of stands out is time. Okay, time. As sun, we have sun. Time for the sun to shine is kind of what I'm getting here. Time for the sun to shine. It is a time for the sun to shine. Let me shuffle some tarot cards and take a look at the oracle cards. If I come up with any more words or phrases, I will let you know. And if you can find any, type them in the comments below and let other people know what you're seeing, and it might be relevant to them as well. Yes, we have a lot of bright, sunny energy coming through for you, Group 3. Number 1 is relevant. Number 1 is the ace. It's the new beginning. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new career. So the words for you are new, beginning and career. There's a shift. Also the sun and joy and wishes. Yellows and oranges are your colors. Those are the colors of the sacral and solar plexus chakra. The colors of creativity, joy, abundance, our connection to others. They are colors of laughter, willpower, fun. Let's see what we get with the tarot. All right, we have the Emperor, the 10 of Coins, beautiful. The Sun, of course we have the Sun twice. We have Knight of Pentacles and the beautiful Ace of Cups for you, Group 3. Wow, what a reading. So you've got doubles in many areas here. We've got double suns. We've got double number 1s, double the word new, the word sun 3 times. So I can tell you right out of the gate that your week is about joy, laughter, new beginnings, optimism. There's a lot of optimism with you this week. You are definitely feeling in your power. You're feeling in charge of your life. There is abundance in your life. There's plenty of money, plenty of finances for the future, for now and the near future and even the further future. Lots of abundance here. Everything that you do this week, move a little slowly. You don't have to rush into anything. Take your time. Enjoy the moments. We almost have the word moment here. We're missing an O and another M, but we almost have the word moment. Enjoy the moments this week. And the Ace of Cups is another card of joy and love and gratitude and laughter and all of those beautiful things. Let's see what else we get with the tarot. Queen of Wands, the Moon, right next to the Sun. That's telling us that there's balance happening for you. We've got the 6 and the 4. Wow. There is balance within your relationship with your person. Someone involved might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be you or your person, your partner. You guys are having a really good time this week. I'm hearing that maybe you're going on a vacation together, or you're planning that, and you're really reconnecting. So, in a sense, your reading is about relationships, especially romantic relationship. But it's also about your own attitude. Maybe first and foremost, it's about your own attitude. So if you're not in a relationship, then this positive attitude is just going to radiate and kind of affect other people that you're coming across this week. It's going to be like infectious, your positive attitude that you have. And you need to remember that, yes, you can do this. If you've been doubting anything about it, this is the week to feel optimism about new beginnings. And another relationship thing could be that you're balanced in the relationship, but also this could be for the self. You're balanced within yourself. You have a good mix or balance of masculine and feminine. I know some people have used the term like toxic masculinity and all these toxic this and that and whatever. Neither's toxic when it's all balanced correctly, when it's balanced to a good degree. Then neither one, feminine, masculine, whatever, is toxic. Yeah, relationships can be toxic, things can get toxic, but in general, if it's balanced, it's beautiful and it's bright. And it is your time in the sun. It's about partnership for you this week and balance. Maybe the new career here involves partnership with someone. Maybe the Emperor and the 4 and the new career are kind of pointing to you being your own boss, and you're having to hire someone to be an assistant who essentially partners with you or helps you to achieve goals in this. But overall, for you, it's more of an inner attitude of optimism and joy. Okay? We've got time in the sun. We almost have the word business, right? If I had 2 more S's. A tame business, or you were meant to start your own business. You were meant to start your own business. It's a new beginning. It is the time, which is the word we had earlier. It is the time to start your own business. Let me see what I can get here too. I just heard there is no substitute for what you can do. Okay? You are one of a kind. So pay attention to the ones, repeating ones. I feel for you, group 3, when you see repeating ones, it's a message of encouragement. Go get them. Go do this. You've got this. Go get it. Yes, you can. So when you're about to do something or say something, or you're thinking of something and you see 111 on the clock, it's a message for you to go with that. Whatever you're thinking about, go with it, do it. It's a new beginning. And do it with a smile, I heard as well. Do it with a smile. It's also, there's something coming through about trust. Trusting yourself, and maybe trusting in a new career, trusting that it's going to work out, that everything's going to be okay, and maybe even trusting in a love relationship or some kind of partnership happening, maybe with a career choice or a business. But as long as it's bringing you joy and it's exciting you and motivating you, it is the right course. All right, have a great week.